Sì.
Come quello cos'è?
Questo cos'è?
Quale sì? Alright, we are off to an area called Santalia. Santalia? Which is holds a market every weekend. Is it every Saturday? We're off to Santalia in Cagliari, which holds a market every Sunday. The area is
got a street food market on Saturday night.
Right, and it's got a street food market on a Saturday night. So on a Sunday morning, it's the food market where they sell all sorts of different groceries and goods. So we're going to go and have a look now, pick up some groceries with Giulia's mother, and show you a bit of the area. It's quite synonymous of being one of the tougher areas of Cagliari. A bit more, as they say, pericolosa. Dangerous. Right, and we'll have a quick wander around now. I don't know how much filming I'll do, because everyone looks at you here, quite funny, but I'll give it a wander around.
Yeah, something you should say about Sardinian is that they stare a lot.
Yeah, Giulia thinks they stare a lot. They do stare quite a lot. But the benefit is some of the Italians, some of the Sardinians, they don't speak English, so you've got that on your side. Whereas in Malaysia they all understood you, and in some parts of Asia they understand you. So. Whoa, right, so we've arrived at the Santalia market now. We're just walking down. So apparently this, apparently it used to be, it's been here since before the war. So locals visit it, and they come and pick up the local groceries like fish, cheese, meat, fruit, veg, all sorts. It's going to be a little different to an Asian market, because European markets always are, but there's always lots of different things. Apparently there used to be a vintage market here as well, but they don't do it anymore. So we're going to have a look. We did actually come out here to find, see if we could find the local delicacy, which is katsumatsu. But Giulia's uncle has already come and gone and already picked us up some. He's already found some. It's not actually usually found. It's actually very difficult to find. Problem being is that it's illegal to sell and actually get hold of. So it makes it's been outlawed essentially by European regulations.
The problem is, I always hate to come to these places because it's basically like a wet market. It's quite smelly, like you smell the fish and everything. Oh, they got the salt lamps.
You like a salt lamb, don't you? Yeah. Lots of veg.
Standard stuff.
Standard peaches. It's the season.
Watermelon.
Yeah, they got a lot of different things. It's not as vibrant as a market in Asia, but this is like a locals Sunday market, so it's a bit different. It's a bit different to your kind of tourist market.
It's funny because I think Sardinia being so hot, they should start doing night markets as well, so people will be able to walk around freely because it's less hot at night. Whereas this time of the day, it gets really boring.
There's cheese, big bits of cheese, Sardinian cheeses, huh? So they've got all the got big selections of things. What were we saying? You were saying something.
I was saying that
they should do night market. Ciao.
And it's quite hot in the day, and but in the western part of the world we really don't have the culture of doing night markets, but I think they should do it in places where it's hot, like Sardinia, because the reason why people kind of come here and rush around is because it's really hot.
Yeah. It's so they pack up around. What time do they pack up? They pack up early, don't they?
Yeah, about 12 p.m.
12 p.m.
Yeah,
they're packed up,
12 p.m.
so they're
Lots of
gone.
people are already gone because it's too hot.
Right.
That's why I think in Asia they started to do night markets now.
Yeah.
Because it gets too much to handle, and like the stuff will spoil as well if you stay here when the hottest time of the day up to 12.
A lot of different produce. Oh, they've got
That's
figs.
Picadillia.
Picadillia.
Yeah, it's an Indian pig.
Indian figs.
They're not Indian, they're called like that. They're from Mediterranean areas, no? Like Sicily mainly, I think.
What do you call them?
Picadillia.
Picadillia.
You've never seen one?
No, never seen one. It's not common.
I think we should get a bit. There's Picadillia. They're quite. What was the word? They're quite spiky inside. They're not spiky inside, but
Sour.
They got
Sharp.
some kind of seeds.
Right.
Seeds
Okay.
everywhere, but they're like hard seeds. Like you can bite on them. They kind of disturb you while you eat.
It's a bit like the ice cream custard apple. A bit like the seeds in the custard apple, huh? Or not? Not as big.
Custard apple. Does custard apple have
It's
seeds?
big seeds. Yeah, remember?
Oh, you mean in the guava? Yeah, they're a bit like the guava seeds, so they're really hard.
Right.
And they kind of hurt your teeth. It's not very comfortable to eat.
Right.
Yeah, my mom likes them though. The flavor, taste is not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite difficult to eat. I think it's not my
Okay.
favorite.
See.
I think a lot of people can handle eating them because of the seeds and stuff.
Alright, there you go. That's why Julia doesn't like Picadillia, because their seeds are annoying for her to eat.
But they're an interesting fruit. They look quite interesting.
Yeah, they're not very common. I've never seen Picadillia.
No, it's only-
I don't know if there's an English translation, and you don't get figs in Asia either. I don't think either. We didn't see any figs in Asia or the Picadillia either.
I think in Mediterranean countries.
Only in Mediterranean countries. But as you can see, there's people already packing up,
Yeah.
and it's not even
11:16.
it's not even 11:30. It's 11:15, and people are already
Probably
packing
sold
up.
enough.
Yeah, probably. Picadillia. Yeah, they are a bit like.
And then you see the seeds inside. No.
Sì, allora non mi conviene venire, se no mi
Oh, they're from his
My
garden.
mom's not convinced they're really good. And he says, you're not good, it's from my garden.
Vuole arrosti? Vediamo arrosti. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7,
She wants the red one.
9,
Red ones are the right ones.
10, 11 e 12. No, una dozzina. Grazie.
Right, the red one's the right one, though.
Yeah, green ones are not ready yet.
Dato qui. Piccoli. Grazie. È buono, sempre che è buono.
Cheese, more cheeses. Cheese and meat.
Some people are already on holiday this Sunday because it's a Sunday before Ferragosto.
Right.
It's the 15th of August, is the big holiday I was
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah.
It's like kind of main holiday time in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
So some people already are not here today because they're already
On holiday.
yeah.
See.
Yeah, she's saying there's a woman next to her usually that sells Sardinian sweets.
Right.
She's not here today because she's on holiday already.
Vero.
Yeah. She's saying she's coming back Sunday after Ferragosto, so
Oh, they've got olives here. Olive.
Finito il pane, no?
run out
finito.
bread.
Or something in here, isn't it?
Fish.
Cosa sono?
Prawn.
Gamberi signora.
I gamberi.
Gamberi.
A me piacciono, a voi no però.
No. Ah,
Big prawns.
see. Yeah, they said those prawns were local
Yeah.
from the from local area, so they're
We were
telling.
saying this place was born as a fish market, no?
Right.
Fisherman market.
I think this cheese stand's quite famous. It's
They're
always
already
always here.
living as well. You see?
Ah, see, look, they're already packing up. See.
Questo mi sembra troppo fresco.
Questo è il dolce arizzo.
Ah, is that the katsumatsu cream? Ah, see.
Devo assaggiare tu.
Certo devono assaggiarlo, sono come faccio a assaggiare?
Patrizia, assaggiano.
See.
You have to
Yeah,
try
no.
a bit now. You're forced to.
We'll try a bit with me, huh?
No.
See. Sì. Sì.
C'è anche per te.
Grazie. Grazie. Kom.
No, guarda.
Ah. Ah.
Anche le bianche.
Kom.
Beh certo, dolce arizzo.
Mm.
Sono buono
Nice.
Mm.
questo se mi sta
Buono.
non è un fresco.
Mm. It's lovely.
Io faccio a 13.
So that's pecorino. Mm. Is that pecorino salad? It's not pecorino salad.
15 non lo
Mm.
Sagionato, which means old.
Io lo sto facendo
Ah.
a 13 anni però.
Pecorino saggiarata.
Così magari dici.
No, assolutamente, guarda. Ne ho venuto 4 forme di questo qua, guarda, tutto a
Cos'è? Cos'è?
Buono, un pezzetto dai.
Ma quello cos'è?
Questo cos'è?
Quale sì? Su che l'hai gravito?
Cane gravito.
Callo, il pancino del capretto.
Boh.
And goat.
Ah,
Questa è la
questa?
crema del formaggio marcio.
Quello è proprio formaggio al marcio,
Yeah,
signora, non la
aspetta,
crema.
Ah,
Qui
sì.
c'è un angolo di paradiso per noi. Volete anche salsiccia, volete?
No, non ne mangiano questi salsiccia.
Abbiamo detto così.
Sì.
Mangiano questo.
Ai miei ragazzi la mangiano.
The size of that cheese, huh? It's amazing.
Straniero,
So one thing about Italy is when people think of cheese, they think of France, but actually there is so much in Italy in terms of cheese. It's just like incredible, incredibly vast. There's so much choice.
Si chiama lì assieme? Sì, sì.
That's the ones, they're fresh ones.
So what is that? Is that fresh pasta? Is it?
It's ravioli, but yeah, it's fresh ones.
Questo è zafferano.
One is saffron and
Cosa c'è?
got the saffron
Ascolta Rita,
without.
amore. Amore, ascolta Rita. Allora, con la verdura ti piace?
So they keep the pasta fresh by putting little blocks of ice blocks below
Water
it,
bottles.
and iced water bottles to keep it cold and fresh. Interesting.
5 euro, quindi sono 10 euro al chilo. Sì.
Fresh eggs. We've also got a sun-dried tomato.
Ah, yeah, they've got some dried tomatoes as well. See.
And those are those
Ma
sweets
se lo
like,
prende quello,
like
glielo do 2 euro.
senior tamarins you were
Li
looking
può
at.
anche congelare, sono fatti stamattina. Perché i primi che mi
And they are
portano
amaretti.
li ho venduti.
Sì, gli amaretti.
Questi sono gli altri.
Here's our diamond ones.
Guardi, il peso 910 grammi. Li volete così? Mi sono misti.
Purchase there.
The saffron ravioli.
Teniamo
Saffron ravioli. Is saffron ravioli a classic? Is it?
Sardinia, yeah. We got the saffron ravioli. It's like fresh homemade pasta. And normally it's got
Ciao. Arrivederci.
it's happy Ferragosto.
Happy Ferragosta.
It's next week,
Oh.
next Saturday. It's the holiday I was talking about.
Bye.
Yeah, so basically normally they grow ricotta and spinach. So probably the ones you know as well, they get exported. But when they're homemade, some people don't like the spinach in it, and people kind of decide to cook it with whatever they want. So the normal classics here are saffron and lemon with ricotta. And it can be either with or without.
I used to think I wasn't a fan of ravioli, but once you had the fresh pasta here, it's a game changer, and it
Just a bit, you know.
does taste very different.
I don't know what to do. All I got already with the Sardinian empanadas.
Ah,
We read about it, no? And my mom says they're not good.
there.
Here, she said it's
Oh, really? There. Right. So they've got a little barbecue going over here, Julia. Ah, they cook the fish fresh today. Wow. They cook the fish fresh here. Right, so one thing in particular, that cheese stand that we saw, that boxed up cheese was katsumatsu, was it?
Yeah, it was the cream.
The cream.
inside.
Anyway, so that was the inside, so that's boxed up katsumatsu. So katsumatsu boxed up.
The way he said it, it's like there's no difference, but I don't believe it.
Right.
I think it's the way they say to sell it better and like probably more expensive way.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'd have to like sell it cheaper if there's something missing or.
Right.
I imagine there's no more, there's no live maggots in it, no?
Yeah. And that was the local market on a Sunday, weekend market, right.